Out of all the books I read in 2017, the book that changed my life the most is When Helping Hurts by Steve Corbett and Brian Fikkert. The subtitle of the book gives you a summary of what you will find inside. The book helps the reader to understand how to alleviate poverty without hurting the poor and yourself. I've been involved in many efforts in my life to alleviate poverty as a volunteer. I have volunteered at homeless shelters on short-term mission trips to work with orphans. I've worked with food pantries and prison ministries. I've seen poverty up close and given food to the starving and preached the gospel to the lost. This book opened my eyes to see the danger of continuing to do nothing more than pouring out resources to the impoverished while remaining at arm's length on a relational basis. Corbett and Fikkert use their biblical knowledge and years of experience to show the reader how to help the poor around them without further hindering them in their efforts. I should admit that I was really nervous starting this book with the fear that it would be another Christian book on how to alleviate and help situations of poverty, but a book that left Christ out of Christianity altogether. Nothing could be further from the truth when it comes to When Helping Hurts. Everything about this model is founded on the gospel of Jesus Christ. I had the privilege of taking the classes to learn how to teach their financial instruction called Faith and Finances. And it was wonderful to see that even in the way that they teach finances, it begins with the gospel. For them, it starts with the fall in Genesis and our need for the saving work of Jesus Christ. When Helping Hurts gives a pastor, a parachurch organizational leader, and anyone who wants to work with the poor a playbook on how to take the truths of the gospel and bring them into the difficult dynamics of being a middle class or upper class Christian trying to help someone who is in a paycheck to paycheck or even worse financial situation. How to help those in need without a spirit of pride and superiority. I believe the leader of every food pantry, clothing drive, homeless shelter, care group, and church should read and meditate on the truths found in this powerful and revealing book. Churches all too often, and I know I've been guilty of this role myself, of becoming nothing more than vehicles to deliver material aid when what we need to be is a beacon for the light of the gospel so people can be renewed by the life-changing message of Jesus Christ. And When Helping Hurts will give you the tools to walk in step and partner with the hurting in the world around you so you can bring them the genuine change of the gospel. You can encourage the lost to conform according to the image of Jesus Christ as opposed to giving them a handout and sending them on their way. My favorite quote in When Helping Hurts is, "If poverty alleviation is all about reconciling relationships, then we do not have the power to alleviate poverty, in either the material poor or in ourselves. It is not something that we can manufacture through better techniques, improved methods, or better planning. For reconciliation is ultimately an act of God." I highly recommend When Helping Hurts for every single Christian. Because honestly, we should all want to be involved with making disciples and bringing other people into the kingdom of heaven. And the information put forth in When Helping Hurts will allow you to know how you can help the world outside around you, how you can walk with them and encourage them to become more like Jesus Christ. May you pick up a copy of When Helping Hurts and use the information in this book to better share the gospel with a world in need.